welcome to Legacy IAS. We will be continuing with direction sense. In the initial videos, we had seen the introduction and basic concepts, then some basic questions. Then we saw a question type in which you have to find the initial to final direction. That is from the initial point in which direction is he finally. Then this is the next thing that we need to understand is finding the distance. Now, most questions that you see in exam are mostly around this and the other ones that we have taught you before. Okay, so they involve these types only, so this is the last and the most important. Okay, then what it says, mohan walks 10 meter towards east. Okay, Mohan walks 10 meter towards east, then turns left and covers a distance of 4 meters. Okay, so first Mohan walks 10 meters and this is towards east. Now what he'll do, now he'll turn left. Turn left means what? Up. And travels how many meters? And travels 4 meters. So this is 4. Then turns left. So again he is turning left and covers a distance of 7 meters. So from here 7 meter will be something like this. And what distance is he from the starting point? So now I need to calculate this. I need to calculate this distance. How can you calculate this? Simply I can drop a perpendicular from here. As I told you, for finding distance we use mostly two things, making rectangles and making right angle triangle. So here if you make a rectangle, so this is 7, so this is also 7. So now of 10, 7 is gone. This is what? This is 3, and this length is what? 4. So this is also 4. So 4. Now you get a right angle triangle like this, which has 3 this, 4 this, and this length is the black one that you need to find. What it will be? You know about Pythagoras triplets. So this is 3, this is 4, this will be what? 5. Comes like this. 3 square plus 4 square is equals to x square. If this is x, I am trying to find the value. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, x square is as it is. Then 25 is equals to x square, or x is equals to what? X will be equal to what? 5. If x square is equals to 25, then x is equals to 5. You can say plus minus 5, but eventually minus cannot be the length of anything. So this comes out to be plus 5. Simply you can remember the triplets 3, 4 and 5. Got it? Then next. Yeah. What this says? This says a person walks, this is from CSAT 2016, a person walks 12 kilometer due north. Okay, so 12 kilometer due north, this is fine. Then 15 kilometer due east. So from here he goes 15 kilometer due east. Correct? 12 kilometer, then 15 kilometer due east. After that 19 kilometer due west. Okay. Now from here he goes 19 kilometer west. Now left right is fine, but otherwise if the direction itself is given, for example east, west, north, south, then you need not think much about it, that he is traveling here, so west will be what? West will be same. Correct? That's why you have something called compass. Correct? Because your direction may be changing, but west will be in one direction only. So now what it says, after that 19 kilometer due west. So from here let's take him back 19 kilometers. So this will be what? So 15 kilometers this only. After that 19 means 4 kilometer more. So this is 4 more and this is 12. Now you need to find this distance. Okay, wait, now something more is there. So after 19 kilometer due west and then 15 kilometer due south. So from here also it does not end. He also goes from here he goes 15 kilometer due south. That means what? 12 kilometers this, and then from this 12 3 kilometers more. Understand this? If this total was 15, so 12 kilometer is equivalent to this, and then 3 more, because I have to go 50. Now if this is the end point, Now what length you need to find? You need to find this length. Correct? From this start to end, this length you have to find. Now again, if you see, so if this length is 3, now we have formed a rectangle. So this is 4, so this is also 4. So 3, 4, and what this length will be? This will be simply 5. Same Pythagorean triplet. So answer comes out to be 5 kilometer. How far is he from the starting point? 5 kilometers. Understood? Then next. Yeah, let's see this. What it says? It says a person starts from point A and travels 3 kilometers eastward to point B. Okay, okay. So he starts from point A, then he travels 3 kilometers to a point B. Okay, eastward to B. Then turns left and travels thrice that distance to reach point C. So from here, he will turn left and go thrice the distance. So he goes thrice the distance like this. So if this is 3, this will be what? This will be 9. 3, 3 to the 6, 3 to the 9. Now he reaches point C. Correct? A person starts from point A and travels 3 kilometers eastward, okay, to B, and then turns left and travels thrice that distance to reach point C. Then he again turns left and travels 5 times the distance he covered between A and B. So now again he turns left. Left means this direction, so he goes this direction. How much? What is the length? 5 times between A and B, that is 15, because 3 5s are 15. Then and reaches the destination D. So this is his destination, the shortest distance between the starting and the destination. Now shortest distance will be what? This joining you need to calculate. Correct? Now what it will be? Again, what I'll do, I'll simply make two things, rectangles and right triangles. So I draw up a perpendicular like this. Now see, if this whole was 15, this is 3, then what is this length? This is 12. Correct? Whatever I write inside is for the lengths of these triangle sides. So this is 12. Then next, if this is a rectangle, this is 9, so this is also 9. Now this is 12, this is 9. This length you have to calculate. Now you can either find it like this: 12 square plus 9 square is equals to x square. 12 square is 144, 9 square is 81. This comes out to be 1 plus 4 5, and 8 plus 4 12. 2 here, 1 carry, and 225. Or you must be remembering 9, 12 and 15 as the Pythagorean triplet. So answer comes out to be 15 kilometers. Understood? Then let's do this. What it says, x and y start from the same point. Okay, x and y start from the same point. X walks 40 kilometer north. So this is 40, and now here I have x. Okay, then turns west and walks 80 meters. So from here he's turning west and walking 80 kilometers. So this is 80, and now here is x. Understood till here? First thing was x and y are from starting from the same point. X walks 40 meter north, then turns west and walks 80 meters. Then turns to his right and walks 50 meter. Okay, okay. So then turns to his right. His right will be what? Above. And how much he walks? He walks 50 meters. So x is now here. Okay, now so this is the final point of x. I'm making a round here. Then let's see for y. So y walks 90 meter north. Y walks 90 meter north. So y starting from here walks 90 meter north. So this is 40 plus 50. Can you see? Exactly same length in the vertical direction is what y will travel. Why? Because this is 40, this is 50, sum total is 90. So what it says, y walks 90 meter north. Where is y now with respect to the position of x? Okay, so now you know the position of y also, x also. Where is y now? Exactly same distance they have covered vertically. Horizontally, how much x has went? X has went 80 in this direction. So now y with respect to x is what? Y with respect to x is 80 meter east. What, where is y now with respect to position of x? So x will say y is now 80 meter towards east from me. So answer becomes what? Y is 80 meter to the east of x. This becomes your answer. Understood? So this is how you have to calculate distances and directions from initial to final. That's it for this. Thank you.